Hello, I'm Cat, and here's every mob and Biome Vote choice that Mojang ever put out, all in one place. Use the chapters to skip through this video, or join me for the non-stop ride of nostalgia, because what would you have voted for in 2017?
During Minecon Earth, you get to vote on Mob A, the monster of the ocean depths. The monster will attack you with its tongue-like tentacle to pull you down and drown you. It spawns in deep waters and uses its large mouth to propel itself forward. You should vote for this mob because the oceans currently don't have that much content, and it would make it more exciting when traveling from island to island. During Minecon Earth, you get to vote for Mob B, the monster of the night skies. This manta ray-like monster is a flying creature that spawns at high altitudes. It is attracted to insomnia and will find players who haven't slept for many days. It will swoop down in groups and bite your flesh. You should vote for Mob B because there are currently no flying monsters in the overworld. During Minecon Earth, you get to vote for Mob C, the Great Hunger. This cute-looking mob has a huge mouth and a great appetite for enchanting powers. It will open its huge jaw and sink into the ground where it will camouflage itself. Any mobs or items that fall into its mouth will be consumed. You should vote on this mob because it has some interesting enchanting powers. Maybe you can even use these abilities to your own advantage to add or remove enchantments from your own items. During Minecon Earth, you get to vote for Mob D, the Hovering Inferno. This is a master blaze, which body parts look like shields that will be used to defend itself. The Hovering Inferno spawns with a group of blazes as a random encounter in the Nether. It has a shockwave attack that is very dangerous, and you will definitely need some flame protection to defeat this mob. You should vote for Mob D, because it would make the Nether even more scary and exciting.
With the benefit of hindsight, the 3 mobs we didn't vote for all sounded cooler than the one we did. However, these are all confirmed to be never coming to Minecraft because they wanted to raise the stakes for the mob vote, something they did the next year by also expanding it to a Biome Vote.
There's nothing quite as Swedish as eating fresh berries.
Or enjoying a freshly crafted campfire.
Why surrounded by 1 or 2 or 5 foxes?
If you want the taiga to be the biome we update next, tune in to the Minecon Earth livestream on September 29th to cast your vote on Twitter.
Onwards!
Baobabs, crazy trees with a silly name.
Still cooler than termites. Well, neither compares to the long-necked, feathery wonder that is the
Hello? So it's up to you to decide which biome we update first. Check out Minecraft.net for more details and find out how you can vote on Twitter. September 29th!
Our deserts have always felt a little...
In need of refreshment?
No, in need of palm trees and some friendly guides to keep things interesting. Jens, you know that meerkats aren't actually cats, right? Okay, but if you want the desert to be the biome we update next, tune in to the Minecon Earth livestream on September 29th.
I think it's very clear what we should have voted for, even without a song here. However, it's super interesting to look back at just how cute the meerkats might have been, but then again, looking at the foxes, you can see why they're so popular in Minecraft, even though no one really interacts with them to this day. However, the success of this year's Biome Vote led to another one, which was slightly more lopsided.
Whoa, that tumbleweed almost hit me.
Well, they don't call it the Badlands because of their good manners.
Ooh, this new cactus is fancy. Ouch!
What's that spooky vulture doing?
Vultures are drawn to loot left behind by unlucky explorers.
Not the loot!
Don't forget to watch Minecon live and vote on September 28th. Is that a boat?
Yes, this boat has a chest built in for all the cool things you find at sea. And look, it's our new friend, the frog. Ew! Actually, we're not that close.
Here's a mangrove, a tree that thrives in the swamp.
We should get out of here. That frog is looking at me funny.
Oh yeah, speaking of fun, watch Minecon live and vote on September 28th.
Oh, mountains, snow.
Watch your step. The snow is snowier than before.
A goat. He reminds me of you a little bit.
Mountains are getting an upgrade. Jagged cliffs, snow-capped peaks, dramatic views.
The goat is getting away.
Let's go. Vote for your favorite biome during Minecon Live on September 28th.
Looking at the Badlands trailer again, I'm really reminded of just how bad a choice it would have been. The biome itself might have been nice, but the vulture is an even more underwhelming phantom if you really dive into it, and so that's why only 1 in 7 players voted for it. Indeed, most people voted for the swamp and the mountains, creating one of the closest results we've ever seen in Minecraft history, 53 to 47, and my personal pet theory is they wanted to add the swamp anyway. They wanted it to win because they waited quite some time after this result to add the mountains, and they actually added the swamp anyway, the only 2nd or 3rd place mob to ever make it into the game to this day. That could also explain why they went back to having slightly less content to vote on after this, because it went back to a mob vote in 2020.
Oh. Bees and moo blooms are friends, just like we are. Right, Agnes?
These friendly cows live in the flower forest biome, yellow as sunshine and covered in beautiful flowers. What's not to like about these beautiful bovines?
We are friends, right, Agnes?
If you want the moo bloom to be added to Minecraft, vote for it during the Minecraft Live livestream.
Can I join your Minecraft realm after we finish recording this?
Stick to the script, please. Vote moo bloom! Why do we have to record these videos on an actual mountain? They are animated.
The Isolager is a new illager that lives on mountain tops. It's a hostile mob that attacks you with clouds of flying ice.
You did pack the supplies we need to survive the night up here, right, Jens?
If you want the Isolager in Minecraft, vote for it during this year's Minecraft Live livestream.
Unbelievable! Did you at least pack the snacks? Do you ever wish Minecraft's oceans were glowier?
Not me. I always wish for world peace.
Sure you do. Well, wish no more. Meet the glow squid. Wow.
What was I meant to say again? Vote for Minecraft?
Can't talk. Must admire glow.
Agnes, Jens, tell the viewers about how they can vote for the new mob. If you want the glow squid in Minecraft, vote for it during the Minecraft Live livestream. But please don't. It's really distracting.
Okay, rare opinion here, but even though the glow squid was hated at the time, I actually think glowing sacks are pretty darn cool, and did we really want another hostile mob in the game? Because that is the alternative we would have had if the players had their decision, maybe in an unimpacted way. With that said though, 2021 is the year that came after this, of course.
Oi! Hello? You're so cute! Are you lost too? I don't like the darkness either. Yikes! It's too dark in here. You must be the glare, the mob that lets players know when they are in an area that is dark enough for monsters. The glare flies to dark areas for you. When it gets grumpy, you will know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. You can also bring it with you and proves once and for all that you can be grumpy and cute at the same time.
Will Tiny Agnes ever find Tiny Jens? Whose lair is this? Do you want the glare to join Minecraft?
Tiny Agnes, where are you? Hello, fellow music fan. You're my only friend now that Tiny Agnes is gone. Here, take my last cookie. You deserve it. Typical. You must be the LA. Thanks for collecting all these cookies for me. Would you do that with any item I give you? Hooray! No more collecting for me. And you dance too? Amazing! If you give an LA an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where it will drop them.
Tiny Jens?
Will Tiny Jens ever drop an album? Was that Tiny Agnes's voice? Do you want the LA to join Minecraft?
Tiny Jens, I'm down here.
Where are we?
I don't know, but look at this lovely copper.
Is that a copper golem?
Yes, it must be old, or a time they freeze into statues.
Let's build our own copper golem. Maybe it can help us.
This one has a lot of life in it.
We're saved!
The copper golem is a mob that you, the player, can build yourself. It oxidizes over time and loves to randomly press copper buttons. So, they would be added to the game as well.
Will they make it to the show on time? Did they save any cookies for Tiny Boo? Do you want the copper golem to join Minecraft?
The Glare managed to be even less popular than the Badlands biome, getting just 11.2% of the vote, with the vote being somewhat evenly split between the Alley and the Copper Golem. However, the Alley was victorious, and so now you can find them in your pillager outposts and your woodland mansions, while the Copper Golem is nowhere to be seen, despite having a perfect structure, perhaps coming just a couple of years later. Although that structure would have also been perfect for a mob that we could have voted on in 2022.
Tiny Agnes, did you teach chickens how to lay eggs underwater?
Not yet.
They look ancient.
These are sniffer eggs. I thought they were extinct.
What kind of chicken is that?
Oh, they aren't birds at all. The sniffer is an ancient mob.
Were they plant experts?
They loved plants and found seeds by sniffing the ground in the most adorable way.
With all of these eggs, I bet we can help them thrive in the overworld once again.
And maybe even get some new plants, if the community votes for the sniffer, that is.
Exactly.
Will the sniffer get to roam the overworld again?
I didn't realize Tiny Woo was such an art collector.
Is this a statue or a hat holder?
I think it's both. You never know with contemporary pieces.
It's alive!
Art!
Wait a minute. Damon's bee?
Tough golems! I had only heard rumors about the statue that comes alive.
That explains the hats moving. They can hold an item and move around your base.
If players vote for the Tough Golem, we can open an art exhibition.
Will tough golems freeze, awaken, only to freeze again in Minecraft?
Is this where you saw the new mob?
There it is.
Oh, that's a rascal.
Is it hostile?
Just a little mischievous. It lives underground and loves playing hide and seek.
So do I, especially after lunch.
An enchanted pickaxe for us.
Oh, what a lovely gift. This must be a prize for finding it 3 times.
If the community vote for the rascal, we can keep this game of hide and seek going forever.
Will the rascal find its way into Minecraft's mines?
This was the first mob vote where you could actually vote inside of Minecraft itself, and so as a result, the tallies of all of the votes were not known until the end of the show, and also interestingly, they basically shifted from having a ranked choice model where you kept, or a multi-round French presidential system where you keep voting for candidates until you get just 2 left, and then you vote between those 2, to doing a first-past-the-post style voting system where the sniffer was of course victorious. This voting style started to cause some unrest that got very serious with the 2023 mob vote, and see if you can work out why after watching these trailers.
Look, there's something on that beach over there. Could it be a new mob?
Maybe it can help us get unlost.
We're not lost. We're following my super secret shortcut.
Let's see who gets to live first!
Oh, Tiny Woo has found a crab, one of the new mobs that wants to join Minecraft. It lives in mangrove swamps, like this one.
The crab's claw is very handy for players that like building.
Yes, because crab claws allow players to place blocks further away.
This is clawsome! To Minecraft Live!
I don't remember this being here.
Are you sure this is a shortcut to Minecraft Live?
Absolutely. I'll prove it. Huh? Oh. This is the armadillo, one of the mobs that wants to join Minecraft. It lives in warm places, like this savanna biome. The armadillo drops scute, which can be used to craft armor for your wolf. This will give your favorite 4-legged friend some extra defense against hostile mobs. I am not lost, but do you know the way to Minecraft Live?
Tiny Jens, are you coming back? We better get going because I'm not missing the mob vote. Let's just hope the new mobs aren't hostile. What was that? Wait, those are penguins. Look, there's even a baby. Penguins live in the stony shore biome and they're super friendly, so don't be scared if they come up to say hello. Penguins are a bit clumsy on land, but they are elegant swimmers. Penguins can also help your boat travel faster, which I could definitely use right now. Excuse me, penguins. Do you think you could help me get to Minecraft Live in time for the mob vote?
It has since been confirmed that if the penguin were in your boat, he would still be able to give you the speed boost, something that would have massively changed how people would have voted. Indeed, this lack of information relative to the actual mob and the fact that many mobs were being pitted against each other in this first past the post style where you don't actually know till the end, led to a huge amount of revolt and a huge number of petitions, and so Mojang decided at this point, actually, why should we bother? And so this is every single mob vote we will ever have, and unless they bring back the concept in some form or another in 2025, this is likely the end of the mob vote. To some, this is great news and something worth cheering about because finally Mojang can just add all 3 mobs, something they will definitely be doing, right? Except in reality, if you look at any of the updates or drops coming out soon, none of them are going to have 3 cute cuddly mobs in there, and in fact, not all of them are even going to have 1 because the energy that could have been spent on these mob vote concepts does not immediately become free-form mobs, and indeed, they don't have to become mobs at all. They could be turned into blocks or features or anything else, and so I think at this point, it's worth asking one question to end this video on: is no democracy better than a bad democracy? Because that's where we're at with Minecraft. Okay, on a slightly lighter note, it's worth mentioning that every single mob you just saw a trailer for, besides mob A, B, C, and D, will be coming to Minecraft in the future, and if you want the details on when, the answer is, technically not actually announced at any point. The official way they describe this is these ideas go into the idea bank, and when Minecraft are looking for inspiration on what to work on, they go and look in there. However, the idea bank is very, very full, and so even though all of these features are technically coming to the game at some point, they have clarified the game as a 30, 50, or 100 year project, and so it might be just a little while till you have your penguin. But on the other hand, the savannah is totally coming any day now. I mean, we all should have voted for it, and we all know that, and it does take some time to get these things we never had, just like how it takes some time to say I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more Minecraft Live stuff because we are expecting an announcement of the first one in 2025 very shortly, and make sure you stick around so you can learn more about that and indeed watch it live right here. Okay, thank you, goodbye.